Thank you very much. Good to be back here, live and in person. So yeah, thanks for that nice introduction. Yeah, I'm going to play some songs off of my last full-length album, which is kind of, like she said, an indie folk concept album, and then play a couple of new songs too. But the song is called Safe in My Heart. Texaco by the old railroad at the station was fading in the bright sunlight. I couldn't get the red just right. All the tulip boys on summer vacation were leaning on a rambler's hood. They were cussing just because they could. I saw your long brush-stroke legs step into rhythm, something only you could hear, 'cause you would never let them near. And as you passed, you had your head cocked back and you were laughing just before you went inside. But I couldn't get the colors right. Maybe I'm lost, and maybe it's crazy, but I'm quite sure I love you. And I'll hold your heart safe in my heart if you say you want me to. Foolish clowns had the downtown carnival crowded, stirring up a frenzied scene. They were making all the children scream. I looked for you where the chestnut grew through the sidewalk. You said it was your favorite tree, 'cause your family sowed that seed. And you believed in love and pain and resignation. You were gonna be someone, and never ever hold your tongue. I had so much to say to make you understand me. I was gonna change your mind, but I couldn't get the colors right. Maybe I'm lost, and maybe it's crazy, but I'm quite sure I love you. I'll hold your heart safe in my heart if you say you want me to, that you want me to. But if your heart is broken, well baby take mine, and I swear if you're drowning I would give up my life. If you're afraid of what's spoken, let me just try one more time. 'Cause maybe I'm lost, and maybe it's crazy, but I'm quite sure I love you. I'll hold your heart safe in my heart until all of time is through. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. This is called Rainmaker. Hopefully this has an effect on things. If you had a new foundation, if they made you out of stone, the sun would just stop rising, maybe they'd leave you alone. In the winter by the river, how you never asked for nothing, drape that scarf around your lover. She was laughing by the fire, it was peppermint for Hannah. She couldn't finish supper. A brand new silver dollar was a waste and it didn't matter. You lifted up your chin, 'cause you knew that she would wonder if that snow would let up early. You knew that she would worry, and you knew she knew you better than you ever knew yourself. And oh, this mess you love, rainmaker, come down. Oh, your truth was just never enough. Rainmaker, come down now. Were you fighting this hard all your days? Is anything ever really safe? Is it all new when you wake up? There were waves and they were smiling and there were fingers pointing out. It was effortless and crazy and you knew better than to shout it. I said I think I might explode and you were man enough to doubt it, 'cause you understood that feeling. It's like trying to jump a mountain. No, it's like screaming underwater. No, it's like swinging out at nothing. But the cars on the boulevard all slowed down there, and the happy derelicts all stand around there. You saw her in a yellow summer gown there. She pretended not to notice you notice her. And oh, this mess you love, rainmaker, come down. Oh, your truth was just never enough. Rainmaker, come down now. Were you fighting this hard all your days? Is anything ever really saved? Is it all new when you wake up? Seven lanterns hung up with wooden clips in the morning, and it's 1,000 daisies deep from her silhouette to the orchard, and two beautiful girls chasing butterflies through the heather. And all you're counting on is you're where you belong. No hell, no kingdom come, just glory, glory, hallelujah. And oh, this mess you love, rainmaker, come down. Oh, your truth was never enough. Rainmaker, come down now. Were you fighting this hard all your days? Is anything ever really saved? Is it all new when you wake up? Thank you so much. What's up, y'all? It's like you in the flesh, in the real people. So those last couple songs and this next song are from my last full-length album, which is called Kaden Hollow. And after I'm done playing here, I'll be over here selling CDs and vinyl records and digital download cards and stuff if people want to take some of this music home. But this is another one that we did a video for, which I was pretty psyched about. And we filmed the whole thing up at the Petrified Forest National Park, which is an incredible landscape. It's kind of like, I don't know, some other planet. But yeah, you can see the video if you go to ryandavidorr.com. This is called Paper Horses. Never gonna make it out of here, I heard you exclaim to the graveyard cook when you spent your break at the drugstore. You left the cafe at midnight, got in your car, but it wouldn't start, and you pounded your fist on the dashboard. There's a smile on the face of the statue angel mounted on the wall by the chapel yard, 72 steps from your house. There's a story with a little bit of truth and a lot of lies about your mother at a high school dance. Everyone thinks they know you now. Hey, Adeline, what's the hurry? What's your worry this time? All the paper horses race across the wasteland of your mind, and they won't remember you, will they, when you pass your prime? Hey, Adeline, it's time you stop this fight. Come inside. Across the railroad tracks from the dispatch, cars rumble and scream and the lights flash. Everybody on the side of the road stands still. And it's a tragedy, but you've been here before, pressing your face in the window, watching your whole life disappear. The Canaanites and the rusted hinge that drew your blood where the door had been, the apple trees and your favorite sin, the smell of sweat on the summer wind. And maybe you were made of fragile parts that never quite fit together. Now you turn and run from them, knowing you will run forever. Hey, Adeline, what's the hurry? What's your worry this time? All the paper horses race across the wasteland of your mind, and they won't remember you, will they, when you pass your prime? Hey, Adeline, it's time you stop this fight and come inside. And for all of your battles, you can't chase them out. These dragons in your house, frail and fragile, you don't recognize the name you're hearing called, and daylight finds you running from the dark and disappearing. Your worry this time. All the paper horses race across the wasteland of your mind, and they won't remember Thank you very much. So that song is called Paper Horses, or Hey Adeline. All right, so I got one more for you here. And again, I'm going to be hanging out right over there if you want to take some music home. I also have T-shirts for sale and stuff like that, and an email mailing list. Got a new album coming out later this year, so it's kind of an update meter. I can send out all the info. But so this is off the new album, or will be on the new album when it's an album. And this is kind of a song that I wrote about, believe it or not, gender role expectations. Yeah, so it's kind of inspired by, I work at a college, and it was inspired by this young woman who came in, and she had all these scholarships, and she was trying to decide what she wanted to do, and it's kind of one of those like tug-of-war type things, trying to, do it, come on. And the small town that she lives in, the expectations were a little different than that. So it's always kind of a butting head situation, but this is called Too Hip for Heaven. I remember when the best you thought that you could do was marry soon. You never even knew if you'd like kids. And I will keep your secret, you should leave. Don't believe them, they never paid attention like you did. And they were always heavy with the noise, and theirs go to 11, theirs go to 11, and they're willing to bet it. The petty choir boys are too hip for heaven, too hip for heaven. You just wouldn't get it. Better figure it out before your mother gets back from the pawn and the dealer at the laundromat. There's not a lot of time to think twice out there. Don't you even dare look backward. Staying in the old hotel, and both your sisters shared the same bed. You don't mind sleeping on the floor. And these little nightmares that they scream about, they don't amount to much, considering the ones outside the door. They were always heavy with the noise, and theirs go to 11, theirs go to 11, and they're willing to bet it. The petty choir boys are too hip for heaven, they're too hip for heaven. You just wouldn't get it. Better figure it out before your mother gets back from the pawn and the dealer at the laundromat. Just let all the mad words hang in the air. Don't you even dare look backwards. And while you wait around here dreaming of the day your luck will change, the world moves on around you. No one comes looking for you. The simple-minded notion that you are lost and broken is so strange. They never listen. They were always heavy with the noise. Theirs go to 11, theirs go to 11, and they're willing to bet it. The petty choir boys are too hip for heaven, too hip for heaven. You just wouldn't get it. Better figure it out before your mother gets back from the pawn and the dealer at the laundromat. Let all of the mad words hang in the air. Don't you even dare look backwards. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Ryan David Orr. Go to ryandavidorr.com for more stuff. Thank you.